I said, yo, welcome to the BBW Straight Family. We talk battle rap, basketball, and wrestling. And the topic today is wrestling. More importantly, was Chris Jericho versus MJF the worst feud of the year? Gangsta, the worst wrestling feud of the year. Let me explain why. This shit started 1 year ago. The Wednesday after last year All Out, when Jon Moxley beat MJF and retained the title, and Jericho lost to Orange Cassidy for the second time, they had their first interaction backstage a year ago. A fucking year ago. They have done some of the worst segments in AEW, bro. Gangsta. Le Dinner Debonair, terrible. The trip to Las Vegas, terrible. The weeks of Inner Circle versus Inner Circle matches. Remember when they was making Sammy Hagar a thing and that was an inside joke? And it was MJF and Jericho versus LAX versus Sammy Hagar. Week after week. And they would just feud with each other. And they was in the same group. And then they did the wild angle with the Young Bucks dad with the fake blood. And then the week after that, they broke up. And then a week after that, the Young Bucks turned heel. Like, just terrible booking, bro. Terrible booking all the way. Terrible booking all the way. Like, this shit was really bad, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. This shit was really bad. Now, they even had War Games as the first match. People talk about how WWE does Hell in a Cell, but just because it's October. They literally just did Blood and Guts just because they wanted to do it, bro. Just cause. Imagine if they would have waited to allow fans to do it. That should have been so much better. Gangster. Like, I'm talking about packed stadium, like packed, like arena type shit. Like, they did that shit in Daly's place. And then the board game set up Stadium Stampede 2, which was way worse than the first one. Way worse. I hated that match way worse than the first time. Because they kept telling us that it wasn't going to be comedy. Chris Jericho kept saying it's not going to be no comedy bullshit in Stadium Stampede 2. It was complete comedy bullshit. All around comedy bullshit, bro. All around, bro. And then they have FTR and LAX have this weird feud, bro. Just weird. Like, this shit never connected to me. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, their matches, it was good, but I expected way more from FTR and LAX matches. I'm not gonna lie. Way more. Wardlow and Jake Hager never had a good match. Never had a good match. Never had a good match. That cage shit was not good to me. Sammy Guevara, they botched his shit. He was supposed to be a top babyface by now. He's still, like, now with Daniel Bryan and CM Punk, he's like the 10th babyface. He was supposed to be the breakout star from the Inner Circle. They did all of this shit, and the only person that's over is Chris Jericho. Like, think of that, bro. We went a whole year, and the biggest person that's over from all of this feud with Inner Circle, Pinnacle, all of this shit is Chris Jericho. He's the one that went through 5 labors. He's the one that beat MJF in the climax. All that shit, bro. Terrible. Every time he lost, it was because it was all about him. When he got thrown off the cage, he counted that as a loss. Think of that. The nigga lost in War Games and said, you beat me one-on-one. Like, what? That makes no sense. So if Roman Reigns loses at War Games, that means somebody beat Roman Reigns? No. It's fucking War Games. The whole faction lost. It wasn't just about you. Like, bro, that shit was just terrible, bro. And I know what y'all gonna say. What about the Randy Orton and Alexa Bliss feud? That wasn't a wrestling feud. I ain't gonna. That was really some sci-fi bullshit. That was not wrestling. There was nothing wrestling about that feud, bro. Randy Orton was the fucking doppelganger. There was nothing wrestling about that storyline, bro. This shit was wrestling. Like, I seen Chris Jericho wrestle 5 matches for the 5 weeks against Todd Dillinger, Wardlow, Juventud Guerrera in 2021, Nick Gage, and who was the 5th one? Oh, MJF. Like, this shit was just bad, bro. From start to finish, it was just bad. And now, look at MJF. MJF is he's not nearly over as he was a year ago. not nearly over as he was a year ago. And now with Adam Cole is way better than MJF. And that's not even a knock at him. Adam Cole's older than him. He has better he's just been around longer, so he's better, you feel me? Like, not even just cause that. Like, he's better than MJF, bro. MJF is still young, you feel me? He got shit that he's only gonna get better with in time. Like, but MJF now is better than Adam Cole 10 years ago. But today, Adam Cole is better than MJF today. So you think Adam Cole's a top of heel than him? Kenny Omega's a bigger heel than him. We don't know what they're gonna do with CM Punk. You feel me? We don't know who he about to wrestle. It's like, bruh, y'all botched MJF, bro. And then on the other side of the track, you see Darby Allin, a nigga that I don't even think he's had no interactions with the Elite. He has not interacted with Kenny Omega or the Young Bucks since AEW started. Like, he's like a Cody pet project, bro. And he's shooting to the moon, bro. He got the Sting co-sign. He had a CM Punk match. Darby Allin is one of their hottest young talents, you feel me? It's just weird, bro. Honestly, it's just weird to see. Like, you could look at the guys on the roster and tell who's favorite, you feel me? Like, Cody got his section of guys. The Elite do they shit. Jericho leeches on to whoever's popping. Like, there's 3 different shows on one show damn near, bro. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll be back with more.